Welcome back, everyone. We are here at the University of North Florida, where we are, well, I guess I've just wrapped up really an amazing 2-hour debate. One of the more entertaining of the debates that we've seen, certainly in recent memory.
And important, genuinely important.
Absolutely.
Not just for the people putting on the TV shows either. This all comes down, Jacksonville really has found itself in a fortunate position to host the debate before the vote of what could be this whole primary.
And of course, the option now for folks who are undecided is to look at what they've seen tonight and decide how they're going to vote come January 31st. Jeannie Blaylock is back in the studio with some folks who were watching who are undecided. Jeannie, what do you have?
I'll tell you something, they are a fun and lively group tonight. We've gotten to know each other this evening. Steve, our photographer, come on in. You are a producer, right? This guy here is a storm chaser, really, been in tornadoes, even the Joplin one on a serious side. And Pat, you are?
From French Lick, Indiana, originally.
And now in Jacksonville, that's right. Yeah. Tim, economy's hit you, right?
It has in a little bit, but I'm a retired Marine, so I have some benefits pouring into me that the general public doesn't have.
There you go. All right, and you're with her, right? Yeah. You guys come as a pair. That's good. Okay. And we got Sue here, and Terry, and Kristen, and Mark. Refresh, remember what you do.
I'm a physician assistant at Global Family Care.
That's right. And we've got here Will, right? Elizabeth, small business owner, piano sales.
That's right.
Economy really taking a toll.
It definitely took a toll.
That's right. We got moms here, right? Mom of 5, mom of 3, is that right? Okay, very good. And Bill and Tillman's a law student at Coastal School of Law. So how many of you guys right now know somebody who has a foreclosed home? Anybody have a foreclosed home? How many of you guys would love to find a job right now? All right, so we've got a mix. Everybody understands how tough this economy is. And if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong, you guys, all right, because you've been really honest with me tonight. You guys first got riled up when who said what?
Well, when Gingrich threw back the comment about Fannie and Freddie, about the independent wealth.
And did they get kind of nitpicky with each other?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, let's play that for you, and I'll tell you what they did. Okay, here it is.
Governor Romney owns shares of both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Governor Romney made $1 million off of selling some of that. Governor Romney owns share and has an investment in Goldman Sachs, which is today foreclosing on Floridians. So maybe Governor Romney, in the spirit of openness, should tell us how much money he's made off of how many households that have been foreclosed by his investments.
What was wrong with that comment to you?
It was just trying to divert the attention from what he did in Congress to what Mitt Romney did personally to make money.
I heard some of you guys say that's low.
Yeah,
low. Okay, all right, you didn't like that, huh?
He was making it a personal attack. You know, neither of them really answered the question at hand. They didn't say what they were going to do to fix the problem. They were just making it a personal attack in the end.
Okay, so who brought it back to the issue? Anybody?
Santorum.
The bigger issue here is these two gentlemen who are out distracting from the most important issues we have by playing petty personal politics. Can we set aside that Newt was a member of Congress and used the skills that he developed as a member of Congress to go out and advise companies, and that's not the worst thing in the world, and that Mitt Romney is a wealthy guy because he worked hard and he's going out and working hard, and you should guys leave that alone and focus on the issue.
What'd you like that he said?
Just where he was like, move on, you guys, and get over it.
Okay, you guys, so now it is, let's look at the clock, 8:40, okay? So far, who are you most impressed with? I'll let you raise your hands. Newt Gingrich, raise your hand. No? Mitt Romney, raise your hand. So. Ron Paul, raise your hand. No? Santorum. So far for him. Okay. Well, the debate continues then, okay? All right. And that debate does continue. We've had fun with these cards here tonight. Show them. We've got like, or the other way, dislike. Now, how many of you actually learned enough tonight? Don't tell me yet what your decision is. I know you're still thinking. Show me thumbs up, like, if you now know who you're going to vote for. Show the camera over there. There's Steve. Oh, look at that. Still undecided here? Who else is undecided?
I'm undecided.
Why are you still undecided?
Well, there's the issue of policy favorite versus electability favorite, and I'm looking at these candidates and I'm trying to think. I was very surprised at how Santorum came on today. He really bolstered himself. However, I still have to go with Romney as the most electable.
How many of you guys think Romney is the most electable still at this point? Okay. Now, what bothers you about Romney? Anything said tonight that made you go, yeah, I don't think so?
I don't like Romney because I still think he's just throwing mudslinging out there. I'm thinking that they're trying to make this think that it's a two-politician race. I'm really surprised with Santorum, and right now that's the way I'm leaning. So
Yeah, you guys still, even after, that was 8:40 last time we played that little clip for you there. Now that it's 10 something, still surprised by Santorum? No? Okay.
Yes, but it seemed like in the beginning the mudslinging started by Gingrich when he did the Maine Capitol, and I mean, it seemed like mudslinging started back then when they brought that whole issue into play. So this is just a continuation of something that started a while ago.
All right, well, let me show you guys one thing. This is a new tool, a new app in case you want to dig into all this stuff. You can look down here at this laptop, slide it over, pop up for me, please. Oh, Political Florida. It has our Gannett stations from around Florida, also USA Today, a whole montage of stuff you can look up. Viewpoints, there are poll trackers, the latest, the best stories coming from our own resources in Florida to keep you up to date. Hey, well, next time we'll talk to you guys about the issues that made you mad, okay? We'll be right back. All right. We are up here with all these undecided voters, at least undecided when the night started. Let me share, we've been through sodas over here, and we're almost out of all pizza. You guys went through a lot of pizza boxes tonight. Only 3 pieces left, but they've been good sports to spend their whole evening with us. Now, at some point, you guys got a little irritated. What made you the most angry tonight?
I think maybe the most angry tonight was probably the mudslinging. Gingrich and Mitt were just really focused on attacking each other rather than trying to answer the questions that were posed to them.
Okay, and one topic I know that made people go, oh, was the moon thing. Who was upset about the moon? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really upset. I just thought, oh, that's just very unnecessary. I mean, let's worry about what's happening on this planet, not out on the moon right now.
Of course, his point, though, is that maybe we could bolster up the science, and maybe that's fallen down in the United States compared to the rest of the world.
I'm all for creating, you know, excitement and sparking adventure for kids and the possibilities, but there's a lot better way to do that. You don't have to dream so big in order to create that with young children.
I think what they came up with, though, about the moon issue, and that was that the politicians were saying what the people wanted to hear in Florida. Well, NASA's, you know, we have family members that have lost their jobs at NASA once the shuttle program died. And so he's just going to say, well, yeah, the moon, that'll perk them up because that's Florida and they love their space center.
Do you think they were pandering too much to this area right here? Did they say the word University of North Florida in Jacksonville enough? How many of you guys did? Show me thumbs up if that was good. They did. I'm sure that President Delaney will be happy about that tonight. But for all of you who really need the economy to turn around, tell me one thing and who said it that really helped you the most go, hey, look, they're actually going to get something done. Or was it there? No. Where you go? Wait, it wasn't there? You don't think so?
It wasn't there at all. They say, yeah, let's build more jobs, let's do this, but they didn't say how they were going to do it. I want to know how you're going to put people on the job market.
Can you realistically do that during a debate, do you think?
I think you can do it enough to let people actually make an informed choice, which they haven't up to this point. What swung it for me was when Santorum actually had the courage to finally say, we can't afford health care in its current form, even under the new health care. And for me, when he actually finally had the courage to say, it's got to change because we can't sustain it, that decided it for me.
As Republicans, do you think that whoever it is that you're going to tell me you've chosen tonight can beat Obama? Give me thumbs up. How many of you guys are worried about that? Honestly, give me thumbs down.
I'm worried.
You're worried. Why are you worried?
I'm worried because I think Mitt looks more presidential, and looks to the American people is a big deal. And Santorum, I think, is going to be good, but is he going to beat Obama?
So how many of you guys agree with Ron Paul that you could just send all the politicians to the moon? Would that would be it? Okay. All right, we're actually at 11 o'clock. We're going to take a little vote and see how many of you guys have made up your mind and group them together by one of the 4 candidates and just see what this debate has done tonight. You know, they say only 4% of the people actually are watching the debates, but you guys go out and you push the message, and then the newscasts run all kinds of sound bites. So we'll see what happens. Shannon and Donna, back to you. Been very interesting this evening.
Absolutely,
Jeannie, thanks very much.
We appreciate it. And of course, one of the obviously hot button issues of this campaign, given the economy, given the recession that we've just been through. Thanks for joining us. Let's go back to Jeannie Blaylock in the studio with our undecided voters who may be undecided no more. Jeannie?
Well, you raised a really good point. I'm glad Casey got in and saw what he did, because I'm kind of hearing this too here. How many of you guys came in tonight totally undecided, registered Republicans? All right, everybody. Okay, well, let's do something here. Let's split into groups and see what happened. Gingrich, if you are a Gingrich supporter now, anybody? Bill, okay, Bill, you are a lone wolf over here. Okay, how about Romney? Who's a Romney? Okay, if you're at Romney, go over there. Here, Jared with our storm chaser. Romney, over there. Oh, you go over there. Okay, and Ron Paul. Anybody now a Ron Paul supporter? Okay, I'll hold on to Ron Paul's card here. Okay, and Santorum, gathered here, Santorum, and still undecided. Is that you guys right here? Okay, now, first of all, Santorum, were you surprised?
I was. I thought he came out very strong and very powerful, and I really liked that. I liked his confidence, and I liked the fact that he didn't really sling mud. He used facts.
Well, he went right after Romney on the Obama care, as they call it, or Romney care, as they call it. Did that convince you?
It certainly helped. It certainly had the fact that he had facts.
All right. Now, how about you? What made you decide that tonight?
I like the way Santorum presented himself. He stuck to the facts. And one thing that we have seen out here that a lot of people are concerned, realize how many delegates that this state carries. So if people do support Santorum and they come out and they vote for him, that catapults him into first place compared to the amount of delegates that the other candidates have.
You don't think it's too late, even with January 21st or 31st looming so closely. Now, one thing everybody here kind of learned collectively tonight here is the age difference. And Julie was saying, oh, I like Santorum, but, what were you saying?
Little young.
Little young. And then we found out.
He's not, actually. He's older than Obama.
Obama 50 and Santorum 53. He just has that youthful look to him. Does that change your mind, though? You're not in the Santorum group.
No.
No? Okay, so why not?
I don't know. I like what, Romney stands for, and I've just changed my mind. I'm into Romney.
Well, listen, you guys, thank you so much for staying with us all night long tonight. They watched every minute of the debate. We appreciate it. When the alarm clock goes off tomorrow, just think you've participated in the political process there, all right? All right, back to you guys out at UNF.
Jeannie, thank you very much.
And we have a lot more to come, so stay with us, including